in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, I just want to inform you that this series was recorded over Discord. If the quality dips, it's due to connection issues. Greetings, fellow travelers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series following the Guardians of Photonic. Follow along as the Nameless Blade and allies she meets in her order work to thwart the plans set up by void-like entities. Before you stand magnificent, sprawling trees that symmetrically extend upward toward a faint mist. A golden hue captures your attention through the fog, with an outline of a structure that calls out to you. You find yourself on a thick branch of one of the trees. Upon stepping toward the edge, you see beneath this branch is empty space, no ground in sight, no roots, no other branches in sight, all but the trunks of these sprawling trees. An aroma is pungently swaying through a soft breeze that carries your attention back up to the structure that calls out to you. The scent reminds you of your past, a nostalgia that manifests memories of warmth. Sounds of your childhood stretch back to when innocence reigned in your mind. Then, a voice penetrates through your senses. Welcome. I await your ascension. Suddenly, rain starts to fall as thunder echoes across all around you. You look over and you see Engel. You look over and you see Neftenvo. They are mesmerized, just like you, of this entire region. Unsure of what is going on. You see Engel looks at you as like, are you feeling this? Did you hear a voice too?
I do.
And you see Neftenvo looks over. Alright, I guess we just start flying up, yes?
I nod and begin.
As you begin to focus your energy on propelling yourself upward, you feel the energy push back on you and you cannot move. You cannot lift yourself up. And Neftenvo...
I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Neftenvo and Engel both do the same thing. It's like, Nef, do you know what's going on? I don't know. I think we can't fly here. What do you do?
Is path, or am I just gonna have to be a badass and climb right up this tree?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I will roll a perception check.
Will you?
Yeah.
Will you really?
Yeah, I got a 21 in total.
You got a 21 on a perception check. Let's see how this goes. If I can find my dice. Oh, yep. You look up. And it's not necessarily easy to see, but you notice that the branches are all symmetrical as well. And it almost looks like they go up like it's a ladder climbing up these branches, but you have to jump over to them. This is a leap.
I crouch down and I go hop on.
Hop on you?
Yes, we have to jump.
He looks up, and then Tempo is like, perhaps I can make something. That can.
Or I could throw either of you.
I can make a grappling hook.
I'll meet you at the top.
Okay. And you gotta go up to the top?
I'm gonna see if Engel is gonna hop on, and if he doesn't, I'm just gonna go up.
Okay, so how are you? You're just gonna leap?
Yeah, I'm strong. Like,
Okay.
I'll run up the side and jump like a badass.
Alright, I'd like you to roll me... If you're gonna run up the side and then jump, I'd like you to roll me an acrobatics, then an athletics.
Alrighty. I will, the acrobatics, I will move my will to agility,
Okay.
so that I have the 12 there. So that would be... And roll. I got a critical on the acrobatics.
Nice.
I got a total of 28 with a natural 12.
Wow.
And for the athletics, I got a 27.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm physical.
You see that the rain is falling on you, and you can see like the illuminated sky of thunder for a second, but the sky is also space-like in a strange way as you go and jump up onto the trunk of this tree that you're on and begin to run up it, full on just running upward, and then leaping off the side, you jump over to the next branch and you are able to roll and then land on it. And you look down over towards them and then look up and you see you have about 9 more of these until you reach the mist.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right, let's see another one.
Acrobatics and athletics again?
Yep.
All right. I don't want to harm this tree in case it has significant importance. That's why I'm not using swords.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it seems to be some kind of special tree with all the symmetry. Get it? Haha. It's a pun. Okay, acrobatics is... I got myself a... Oh no. That's a natural one. That's a 13 in total.
Oh, fuck.
The acrobatics is a 22.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Sorry, athletics is 22.
Okay.
Acrobatics was a 13.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What the frick is up with these freaking rolls, dude? So, I need you to roll me an endurance check.
Of course.
This will determine if something happens. And how bad it's
I got a... I got myself a 17 on endurance.
Okay, it's not as bad as it was going to be. I need to take a few more dice. So D8. Okay, so as you rush up, tip tapping across this, basically Naruto running. You know, you're going across the branch and then begin to sprint upward. As you sprint upward, you aren't paying attention, and your leg gets caught into a hole in the tree, and you sprain your leg as you try to push off of it. You push off of it so hard that you go and fly onto the next branch. You do take 10, 20, 12 in, 12 in, what the fuck, 20,
I need a real number.
27 points to your stamina as you feel...
To my stamina?
Yeah,
okay.
as you feel yourself, it almost felt like you almost sprained your leg, and you could have fallen if you didn't push off that hard. Yeah, that was that.
It's okay, I'm fine.
You suddenly hear. Fia!
I look down.
I can't communicate telepathically! Also,
I just shout.
I think
Right.
this place dampens our powers. We can't use them.
That's fine. I shout down. Not caring. Like I'm just gonna keep climbing the tree. Like these guys seem to be having a problem. I'm gonna think for a minute and shout, "Do you have rope?"
I am crafting some grappling hooks for us, but it might take a little bit longer than it usually takes.
I'll meet you at the roof or the top of the tree. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna go up there and.
All right. Let's see
I'm just gonna keep going up.
another acrobatics and athletics. This is your third one.
I can make a bad decision.
This is your third one,
Yeah,
so you're gonna have 7 more after this.
Only 7.
Only 7.
Okay, let's do the. Actually, since I kind of fucked up there a little bit, can I roll a? Oh, I'm so bad at analyze. Oh, you know what? While I'm standing here in the safety of this branch,
Yes.
can I get a sense of the energies that are around here? May I roll energy?
Sure.
Just to get an idea.
Sure thing.
Fly dice. Fly. I got a 22 total.
You are completely surrounded by tonic energy. Potential is all what this is. You can't see anything other than it. It's hard. You feel like there are openings, like these openings of like pockets that are of other energies, but it's hard to make it out because of how much tonic energy is in this environment.
That's okay. All right, I'm going to. Running up this tree is cool and all, but it's not super practical or safe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go the slightly slower but safer route of just climbing.
Okay. If you're just gonna climb, let's just go an athletics check.
Alrighty. I got a natural 12, 28 total.
28 total. You're able to climb up a good distance, and then as you look over, you feel like if you were to jump to the other branch, you'd be able to make it pretty safely. It's just going to be a matter of just making sure that you don't sprain your leg. It actually feels a little strange right now. So if you're gonna leap,
keep going.
So you're gonna leap.
Yeah.
One more athletics check and then an acrobatics check to see if you're able to. Oh, first athletics, and then if it's a bad one, then we'll do acrobatics.
I got 21.
21. Okay, yeah, you're able to leap off and then go and land onto the next one pretty easily. Go ahead and roll me an endurance check.
I rolled a 1. I got a 15.
You take 3 more points to your stamina. As you feel like you're starting to lose your breath right now. Your lungs are starting to close in, and
I'm at a high altitude.
Yeah, you're not sure, but it feels like you just keep going up, and the sky keeps going up with you. And when you look down, it's really hard to see both Engel and Neftenvo right now.
That's fine. They'll get up with grappling hooks. Or rather, they'll get halfway up, realize they need air masks, stop and make air masks. They'll be safe. Neftenvo will look after Engel. I look up. How much more up is there?
There are 5 more.
5 more up. Okay. I'm going to start, like, because I've been trained in fighting and whatnot real awesomely by Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start taking slower, deeper breaths and moving upward a bit slower. It's a bit more strenuous on my body, but I am built like a goddamn machine. I fight Dragon Man for fun.
Okay. Go ahead and as you're doing this, I'd like you to roll me another athletics as you're climbing up, and
23.
Okay. 23. You're able to climb up to a decent height again. You feel it. It's strange. It feels like the trees are shrinking when you do climb up, and making it harder for you to leap over. But I'd like you to roll me another athletics check to leap over to the next tree.
Yep. 22.
You're able to do so and go and land. I need you to roll me an endurance check, but with advantage.
Advantage is the plus. I don't get it very often. It's been a minute.
It's plus 3 if you have talent in it.
Okay. That's actually awesome, because that's the same modifier as my current thingy. Alright, I got that's not the best, but still better than nothing. It's a 18 in total.
18 in total, okay.
Yep, I rolled a 2.
You take another 3 points to your stamina.
I'm doing fine. It's okay.
Yeah,
I still got like 36 of that.
As you look up, you have 4 more left. Now, I would like you, if you're going to just do the same exact thing over and over again, I'd like you to roll me an...
I'm a blunt instrument.
Roll me a straight athletics check, and then straight endurance, and we're going to see if you're able to climb up all of them.
I rolled a natural 12, got a 28 with the athletics.
Okay.
Do I still have advantage on the endurance?
Yes, you do. If you're still doing the breathing,
I'm still being the proper
breathing techniques and stuff.
And I got a 17 natural 1 with the endurance.
Oh. Okay.
So I feel like we should just ignore both criticals and just use the numbers because I critical successed and failed.
Okay.
But you're the lore master. Please don't kill me.
All right. You're able to get up pretty well, but it gets straining after like a few of them. Not like it's not super straining, but you do get tired. You take 17 points to your stamina.
All right.
What's your stamina at?
I got a math first, so uno momento.
Oh, okay.
I have 19 left.
Okay, yeah, you're tired. You look down. I need to roll for them. Nice. Roll me a perception check, please.
Yeah, I'll roll a perception check. I got to 25 in total.
You look down and you can see them grappling up and then grappling over to each tree. They're probably about 5 rows down, so they're pretty small too, but you can see them like kind of like ants flying through the air kind of thing.
I'm going to sit down cross-legged and just kind of acclimate to this new altitude.
As you do that, I'd like you to roll me a discipline will check and an endurance check.
Okay. I got I got a natural 12-30 on the discipline.
Okay.
And I'm imagining I don't have the advantage on the endurance now?
No, you do not.
Okay. And I got a 21 on the endurance. Rolled an 8.
Okay. As you breathe in and out, you get very acclimated to this place, and you also feel the energy, the tonic energy that is surrounding you. And it's almost as if you feel yourself unlocking your potential again. And it feels like, even though there is nothing missing, it feels like something is available to you once more.
I embrace the availability.
As you embrace it, you suddenly hear as a blade appears in front of you. And you see it. Multiple blades begin to appear, and it looks like a bunch of blades are starting to appear. It gets to 10, 50, 100, 500. You could feel them all appearing, and they're not stopping. What do you do?
How far can I go with this?
This continues and continues, and you don't feel like you're using up any of your energy.
It's this place. I'm using this place's energy. I should stop before I do something bad to this place.
Go ahead and roll me a blade power form.
Oh my god. I get to roll my blade power. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I got a 21. I rolled a 3.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
You focus and you try to drum it back a little bit as you see the blades begin to begin to circle around and begin to spin around. And as this happens, you feel this humming sensation begin to reach into you as you open your eyes. All the blades are gone.
Good. I didn't accidentally destroy this place with its own power. Good.
You look down and you see... Roll me an analyze check.
Oh, man. You always pick the hard rolls. Oh, wait. I'm tier 3. Do I still only have the one use of the switching the two scores?
Is that...
Does my racial rank go up when I hit tier 3?
Your racial rank goes up, yeah, when you reach level 9. So you should be at...
Yeah, I'm level 9!
You should be at 4. Racial rank 4.
I can do it 4 times?
You should be able to, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw whatever. Screw that intelligence, low intelligence numbers. I'm gonna swap my will and intelligence.
All right.
And be good at this.
Let's see it.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 and got an 18.
You look down, and you notice something. It is Neftenvo and Engel. You could have sworn that they had already passed the 5th one. But they're on the 5th one. The 5th
I'm gonna just shout down, you guys are still on the 5th one!
I need to roll perception check. Nope, they do not hear it.
Does it look like they heard?
No, it does not look like they heard.
I shout as loud as I can.
Okay, if you're shouting as loud as you can, I'd like you... I'd like you to roll me an... This is an interesting roll.
Should I roll stealth with strength or some shit?
No. Because you're not trying to be stealthy.
Ooh, should I use taunt?
You have taunt?
Yeah, I have taunt. I had that thing that lets me get a bunch of knowledges, and I thought, hey, I'm strong. I could use taunt.
Okay.
Even if I don't put points into it, it's minimum 12, so...
Please roll me a taunt, but with charm.
With charm. Oh, yeah? I swapped my charm with my strength. That's 3. I got a 16. I rolled a 2.
Oh my gosh. I love how when you swap it, you don't roll the best.
I know, right?
Oh, but
Still
I rolled,
better than what I would have had.
I rolled really well for you, so you're just like...
If they were next to me, their ears would be bleeding.
Yes. Oh, and they crit on their perception as you see. He's like, oh my! You see what? Okay, actually, now I need to check to see if they freak out.
You're still on the 5th branch.
Okay, they're able to get to the next one up, and then they look up at you. It's like, what? We just passed the 5th branch. You could have sworn that when you began to make the blades, you had seen them. Actually, roll me a perception check with intellect.
Why you gotta do these things to me?
Oh, I rolled pretty well.
It's like... I rolled a 15. I got a 15. I rolled a 3. Why you gotta do these things to me?
You recall when out of your peripheral, peripheral, when you saw the blades beginning to form and continue to form and form and form, they were at the 8th one. You knew that they were at the 8th one. They were closer, and
Did I just time travel?
you see them still getting up the 7th one and going to the 8th one right now. So
I'm just gonna watch them and make sure that I'm not time traveling.
okay.
I don't know how time travel works. I could be in the past right now. Future me could have already solved this problem.
Please
I don't know.
roll me another discipline check.
Ah, good. Wait, with intelligence?
No, just with
Charisma?
discipline will. I said discipline will check.
I know. I'm just making sure
check.
that you're not doing it all weird. I got a 26. I rolled an 8.
Okay, you suddenly see above. The storms begin to cease. And you begin to feel that call from the mist behind you. You see an outline of a golden hue that begins to emanate from the mist. The light, the photons begin to kind of scatter. And you can't help but wonder what lies ahead. What do you do?
I focus on my friends because I'm scared that I might be time traveling by accident and not knowing how.
As you look over towards your friends, you see them land near you. And they look over at you. And you see Engel is just like, all right, that took a lot out of me. And you see him go and sit down.
I look at him and I'm
Tempo is
going
just like,
to slow, deep breaths. Make sure you fill your lungs completely before you exhale. It will help circulate the blood and the oxygen through it.
okay. And you see Engel looks over. And he begins to look at the light, the photons.
Also, be careful with the light. I think I time traveled.
And he looks back, he's like, well, isn't that the point of what we're doing here?
Like, so you were all on the 8, and then I summoned, I think, like 500 swords? There was a lot. I lost count.
You didn't summon any swords.
I was meditating, and I summoned a bunch of swords. Then, when I stopped meditating and forced myself to stop summoning swords, I looked down and shouted at you guys. But before that, you were at the 8th. And then you were down to the 5th. That's why I shouted.
He looks at you, he's like,
I think I time traveled.
He looks over towards the light, and he's like, perhaps we should go inside. Yes?
All right. You're the smart one.
Well, I mean, we're here to meet with the Supreme Guardian of Time, right?
Yes.
So,
Exactly.
okay, maybe you time traveled because the swords you were summoning were going to cause something to happen, so Voton...
Or maybe it was because I stopped summoning the swords.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's go...
We'll figure it out.
Let's go up through this mist, and you see Engel.
Engel, can you walk?
Yeah, I can walk. I'm winded. But let's just get this done, okay? I wanna figure out how we're gonna get Tolvan back.
I nod.
As you guys begin to sway through this mist, the mist begins to disperse around you as you see this golden light emanating, and you can see a large temple clearing. Before you is a golden temple with large gates. They look like they are wooden. As you go up to this gate, Neftenvo is like, do you want to open it?
Alright. And I just push it open.
Alright. You go to push it. It doesn't budge. It's like,
It must be a pull door.
It is a pull door.
I push on the pull door and then like I chuckle to myself and then I pull it open.
You pull it open and then you go and close it. As you look around, you see what looks like a lobby area with a desk and a thick book that sits on this desk. The lobby is enshrined with iconography, well, more like hieroglyphics. They're designs that you can't quite make sense of.
That's okay, I don't need to make sense of them.
You see Neftenvo is looking at them intensely, and he's just like, oh my gosh. And you see him look up, and you see it looks like the design also wraps around the ceiling above you. The ceiling is about 20 feet high.
I'm going to let him process that while I walk over to the book.
You walk over to the book, and you see on it says Ledger.
Are there other doors?
You look around, there are no other doors.
I'm going to flip through a couple of the pages of the ledger.
You go over and flip through a couple of the pages, and they are completely blank.
I'm just going to sort of say, Photon, are you here? No honorifics, no nothing. I don't know this guy. I get he's a Supreme Guardian, but time travelers are time travelers. They're a class of their own.
You suddenly hear out of the corner that, like out of the corner in all three of your blind spots, you hear, welcome. And you look over and you see what looks like a man in a marble colored robe. It looks like marble. And they have a hood on. You cannot see their face, but you see what looks like a time dial on their, like as a necklace. And you hear them say, welcome, Fia Fotia, Neftenvo, and Ingel. Votan is currently handling something. You are free to stay here if you have any questions. Feel free to ask me. Votan will be here in but a moment.
Are you Votan?
I am not.
Is that because you changed your name while time traveling?
Trust me, I am not Photon.
I nod.
Neftenville walks over. What do these symbols mean? I'm sure you're already coming to understand them yourself. I guess I just kind of wanted a confirmation. And Gold looks over. It's like, so do you have time powers too? I work within the constraints of time.
Did I time travel earlier?
Yes. And Gold looks over. Is like, do you know how people are gonna die?
Don't ask someone like that. That's rude.
Is Tolvan alive? That is what Votan was checking on for you all. And then you hear, thank you, 18. And you see appearing right next to you by the book itself. Like literally, it's almost like he wasn't there 1 second and he's there now.
Yep.
And
he's a time traveler. I accept this.
And he says, you may go. And you look over and he just vanishes. No portal, no nothing. It's almost like he's just gone. Welcome, Fia.
Yeah,
welcome,
he probably just time traveled.
Welcome, Neftenvo, and welcome, Engel. I understand the situation at hand.
Will the bargain work?
No. At least not in the way that you would expect.
Can Tolvan still be saved?
Yes.
Do we have to time travel?
Have to? No. To save the Guardian Order? Potentially. To save the core? It's unknown. Even I cannot see past it.
Understood.
How do we save Tolvan? That's the most important. Right now, right?
Will you train us?
I do not. I am not like that anymore. I provide answers. I provide solutions to the Guardians, to the core. I seek out paths that will further expand and flourish all life and all of time. However, I must warn you, Fia, and you two as well. I'm not sure if you're going to want to go down the path that is laid out. Or at least all of you. The best course for Tolvan would be to let the Voidwalker have him. For now. And Angel's like, for how long? It depends on if... It depends on if his apprentice is able to succeed in his mission. I will make sure to relay the possibilities over to Aris. But, Engel, if you would like to stay, you can be Tolvan's savior. However, the percentage chance in which you succeed will be lower than if you accompany Fia. Accompany Fia where? And he just stares at you all with a smirk on his face. Why are we having to deal with time? This is not exactly what I was signing up for. We're trying to...
How far back can I go?
Back is...
Well, I time traveled earlier.
You can only... In this place, time is ever existent. You can instantaneously jump to a potential time at any point if you are able to harness it, but outside of this place, you cannot. You cannot do that. If you want to manifest temporal agency across the core, to move backward in time, that is where things get dangerous and could... Well, anytime you mess with time, there are consequences. The further back you go, the worse it gets.
I nod.
However, when it comes to moving forward in time, that is a different consequence. So are you sending us through time? Like I said, it is your choice.
When would you send us?
The current cycle right now is cycle 108. At least that is what they say inside the core realms and the Foundation region. You would be sent a few decades from now. Or at least from now for you.
Will Nolan still be handsome then? I smirk at him.
If you like battle scars, then yes.
So yes.
And Neftembo was like, so what is this path? You will be sent to cycle 140. Because this is where everything converges. I can give you information of what has occurred. you will be sent to meet with, well, to meet with VX-215. The archivist. And Neftime was like, VX, like, so what? He will be able to explain everything for you. And
will he explain it?
Wait, what'd you say?
Will he explain it?
He will.
A nod.
It will be a lot, though. However, this can only work because you are being hunted, Fia. You are being hunted currently by that Voidwalker. If you are to stay and you are to go there and fulfill that mission, it would fail. You may end up causing more trouble and adding another piece to this whole issue. The cult of the Inner Flame, yes, is dangerous. But they can never find the final piece. Because, well, another fanatic of the fire god, Vonner, has that piece. They are not a part of the Inner Flame, but they are a part of this grand conspiracy that is circulating across the core realms. I can see glimpses of it, but there is a being that has messed with all the timelines. They have shrouded everything and have weakened the realms. Your mission will be to assist those chosen by all the other deities across the core and find a way to stop this. You see Angle just looks at you. Neptempo looks over, is like, do you know what the being is? Only names, titles given to it by both sides. There are two. Those within, well, within our side, they refer to this being as the Architect. Mainly because this being is an architect from Synchronus. Then, those on its side, they refer to it as the Benefactor. He looks over at you, Fia. The Guardian that you went to go meet, who had the temple dedicated to Evemore. The Redicon of the Black. That Redicon is allied with this benefactor.
I nod. All right.
That tempo was like, okay. So what happens if we go? Me and Angle. If you two go, you will be able to assist even greatly to Fia here. To help build alliances between those who you might meet, who have been spoken to by the other deities across the core realms. Okay? I can't explain everything. If I do, it will cause branches. And everything needs to be aligned. All I can tell you is exactly what I say here. I know what questions you will ask. But Fia, and he looks at you. The choice is yours.
Do I choose for all here?
No.
Good.
But there is one last thing I must tell you. There is a being that has been in hiding. Not this architect, but a being who could turn the tides in our favor. And you see, he looks at you and he kind of just gives you this intense stare as suddenly you see what looks like a female. She has this brunette hair that goes down. She is prime. She has brunette hair that goes down to around her shoulder. And you see her eyes are this bright blue. And there are spots of purple in them. And you can see she is meditating intensely. And there are arcs of lightning shooting around her body. And you hear in your head, "This is Zyrine." I will send that to you so that you have it.
Yeah, because I'm gonna forget how to spell that because I know it starts with Z because everything in your stuff starts with a Z. You know, a rock starts with a Z.
A rock?
Cal starts with a Z. Synchronous starts with a Z. A bit more believable, but...
she meditates there, and you hear, "Protect her with your life if you can, though she will probably be doing much of the protecting."
If I agree to go into the future, will it be the... How do I put this? Can I stay here and train for the difference of the time? Or do we have to directly time travel there?
You have to directly time travel there. If you stay here to train, it is very likely that you won't be a guardian anymore, won't be Fia anymore.
All right.
And Neftenvo's like, "May I ask why that is?" You met 18. Yes, we did. It is very lonely. You can be everywhere all at once, but you can't hold a connection to those who walk through time in a straight path. Oh, okay. Engel? I want Tolvan back. If I stay and go to find Tolvan, will we be able to see them again? Yes. And if I go with them, will we see Tolvan again? I cannot say. But he will be saved, nonetheless. Then I'm going to risk it and stay. And he looks over at you, Fia. Tolvan needs me.
I look Engel in the eyes. And then I entrust him to you. I will be going forward. There is something bigger afoot.
Neftenvo looks over and is like, well, the odds of Tolvan being rescued add if I were to stay. Yes. But with loss comes loss. He looks over at Engel. Yeah, I get it. Fia. We already know that it would be better if, at least one of us goes with you to be able to assist you It's up to you what you want me to do. Do you want me to stay here to help out Engel? Or would you like me to...
Do whatever helps you sleep best at night.
He looks down. If I may add, Neftenvo. He looks up. You will encounter your kind in the future at their worst moments. Whoa, what was that?
Sorry, that was my headset. I had to brush hair out of my face.
Oh, okay. It's like, you will encounter the worst kind, your worst kind of Nugonian in the future. If you go to assist Engel to find Tolvan, you won't be able to engage in that fight. Will we still be guardians in the future? Yes. You'll still be able to access the harbor. The people that will know that you time travel would be the Master Guardians and Aris. And looks over at Fia. Whoever Fia tells.
So, everyone and their dog. I smile jokingly.
He kind of like shrugs. Perhaps. Then he looks over at Engel. Neftenvo. Kid. Yeah? Save Tolvan for us, alright? We'll come meet you guys. Well, I guess as soon as we get to the harbor. First thing. After all, we're meeting with VX, right? You won't be meeting with VX on the harbor. There is a new space in which a group has gathered of influential figures across the core. Does this group have a name? They are known as the URA, the United Realm Alliance. Okay, well then, I guess we go. Right, Fia? Should we say goodbye? Or...
One moment. There's one more person I need to ask. And I think at Nietzsche. Have you been following all this?
All of what? I can't see anything. I can't really hear much.
It must be difficult for you then. I'm sorry to have kept you in the dark then. We have met with the Supreme Guardian. He's offering to send us into the future. In short, the time traveler says it is optimal for us to go into the future. By us, I mean everybody.
That's Nietzsche of yours. You see Votan notices that you're talking to Nietzsche. They will be a great strength in the future for you, but also could have detrimental consequences if not used correctly.
Any words of advice outside of that?
Keep Neftenvo near you anytime a Nugonian is nearby.
Understood.
Nef.
Yes?
Watch out. And he just stares at him.
Understood.
Well, feel free to say your goodbyes as soon as you leave this building, this temple. You will be in your respective times. Engel looks over at you. Looks over at Neftenvo.
I give Engel a hug.
He hugs you back.
I'm sorry I can't go with you.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
I look him in the eyes and I go, like hold him out on the shoulders kind of thing, and I go, I would face quite literally any danger to get him back. I would face any danger to get you back. Could face any danger to get Neff back. You were my first friends since I died and came back. And I am sorry I have to leave you alone. And like, I'm tearing up in real life, so she's gonna be tearing up too.
Engel just like, I'm sorry for yelling at you.
It's okay.
I
was rash, and you were upset. It's completely natural.
You see Neff come up to your shoulder and grabs onto Engel's shoulder.
Hey. Don't worry. You at least know that we're going to be safe. As soon as we can get to the harbor, we'll come look for you. And Tolvan. And fill you in.
Okay. You see Engel wipes away some tears.
I got more emotional beats to drop.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him. I'm sorry I won't be there to share in your pain or your joy.
It's okay. It's okay.
And I expect you to yell at me when I get back for being rash. And I give him a little smile.
I guess this is...
I will see you later, brother. And I give him a kiss on the forehead and tussle his hair and stand up.
See you later.
Hold on to this for me. And I pass him my hat.
You pass him the
My
hat.
one possession.
Yep.
Are you sure?
And Neftembo's like,
I can make it another one.
Hey, don't tell him that. Don't tell him. This is supposed to be sentimental.
as you hear a little chuckle come from Votan. Your first mission when you get there. The woman. And he nods to you. Fia.
So
And-
long as I breathe, she will not die.
As you go up to the door is open up and are closed. And as you step out, you see before you, it looks like you are inside your room. Your room in your home. Where everything happened.
Is it like whole or is it still burned down?
It is whole. And then as you go up to the door, you see the door opens up and you see it's raining outside, storming just like before. And you see behind you is your burned down home. You don't see Neftenvo anywhere.
There's stuff here that I didn't get because I died before. Sentimental stuff that may have survived the fire.
You go.
I'm gonna go try and find my mom's sword.
You go over, and I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
I will. Sorry, I put my iPad down because it was all sentimental and I had to wipe my eyes. Good. I got a 29, rolled an 11.
As you begin to shuffle through this burnt ash, looking for a sword, you see a glint. And you go and grab it, and you can feel it. And you feel yourself falling, going through the sky, and then you feel yourself begin to slow down. And as you slow down, your feet land on the ground. And as they land, you look over and you see there are clouds all surrounding you. As they surround you, you can feel an energy that begins to encroach on you, that potential energy that you felt before, as it kind of begins to envelop your entire body. And as this happens, you hear and you feel a blast shoot you everywhere all at once for a second, and you get contained back, and you wake up in a bed. You don't know what kind of room this is. This is not your room. You see metallic all around you. And a door goes and opens up, and walking in is VX215.
It's good to see you.
Likewise.
How have you been?
Waiting for you.
Sounds boring.
It was. But there was a lot
Thank you.
of planning for this to occur. It seems Neftenvo is also waking up right now. How was the travel?
Disorientating,
Oh,
but not
Well.
bad.
are you ready for your first mission?
I crack my neck, stretch my muscles. Am I still hurt and tired?
You feel completely fine now.
Do I have my full energy?
You have full energy, full stamina, full health.
I can do a couple quick stretches, a couple jabs in the air. I feel great. Let's do it.
And with that, we're going to end the session there. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
yeah. So now you're in cycle 140.
Which I believe is the cycle that
Which-
Dr. Cal and Arak are in.
Yes, they are.
And the Liam.
And Liam and Sai and Marmaduke 9 and
I
literally
think I've only talked with Marmaduke once.
all the characters. Yeah, he only comes in on Tuesdays on the Tuesday that we're
Yeah, and
that we
I
play.
don't think I... You know what? No, I have spoken with Sai once or twice. It's very rare.
Yeah, but that was good. That was good. And now, your next session is going to be you going on the mission to, well, meet with the character Zarine or Zarine,
At some point,
or however you want to pronounce it. That doesn't really matter how you pronounce it, but
I will pronounce it Zevran. Just 100% wrong.
But yes. Well, thank you all for listening to this session. This was, I believe this is the 19th session?
18th.
18th.
We're on 18th.
18th, sorry.
Yeah.
There's just so many
It's okay.
sessions.
I had to open the Discord to look at this.
There's so many sessions. But yes, thank you all
So
for
many
listening. Like, share, subscribe to the podcast, follow on Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. And credits. I thank you for listening to The Guardian. As you listen to the series, you come to learn deeper aspects of the core you may have not been aware of. Pay close attention as the plot thickens. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.